Your live and up-to-the-minute severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks.
100.7 FM, Kbhq, Ozarks, Qrock has music for you there, a little five-finger death punch. Yeah, this is the way. Mickey Klein with you here, gang. Good morning to you.
And, you know, fortunately, the only weather we've had to deal with here lately is all of the hot weather that's been going down. Not a whole lot in the way of drastically severe weather. But, you know, when it does come to severe weather here in the area, we've been talking to you about a local service. It's called Storm Track 360. And, well, some folks, still not quite familiar with it all. And so we've invited Brandon, Sean, and Tanner from Storm Track 360 to tell us all about it. Gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's start by getting everyone familiar. What exactly is Storm Track 360?
Storm Track 360 is a severe weather program that we started based here in Harrison, Arkansas. It was originally a friends and family program that we started after me and Sean, of course, retiring from emergency services. Tanner, of course, is still full-time with the Harrison Fire Department. Sean and me served with emergency management with Boone County and severe weather operations for many years. A couple years ago, I retired, and a lot of friends and family started asking, where do we go for severe weather? So we started this as a friends and family that has now grown into a community program where we go live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, which they call X now, and do live severe weather coverage for our area. It recently expanded and now covers all of northern and north central Arkansas, including Benton, Washington, Carroll, Madison, Boone, Newton, Marion, Searcy, and Baxter counties. And by request, we added Berry, Stone, and Taney County in Missouri because of Silver Dollar City, Branson. A lot of friends and family go shopping in those areas.
And so you're looking for hazardous weather long before it ever gets within our immediate area.
Yes, we're tracking storms from the state line over to our area. We keep track of all the storms, watching them, seeing what they're doing, see if we need to go live. And we know before the National Weather Service issues any warnings that what's going to happen with the storms.
Our system at the studio, we have it programmed so if the Storm Prediction Center or National Weather Service issues any kind of severe weather alerts, whether that be tornadic, severe thunderstorms, even flash flood, winter weather, it sends an alert out to all of our phones to basically bring us up to speed on that there is a severe weather occurrence happening and that we may need to consider going to the studio and getting it activated to go live. I mean, you have any input on that, Tanner?
No, I think you said it right.
Now, you've been with the Office of Emergency Management here in Boone County, so you've been doing this kind of work for some time now, right?
I served with emergency management for over 30 years, and just reached the point where I was ready to retire. And of course, all that training and knowledge, I never had anyone come in behind me to really pass that along to. So a lot of people in our community just came to depend on these voices, mine and Sean's, and now we've got Tanner as a new voice to what we've been doing for many years, and we're hoping that Tanner's generation will be someone that we can pass that knowledge along to.
Definitely, yep.
And how long were you with Boone County Emergency Management?
I was with Boone County Emergency Management. I was with them for over 30 years. I don't remember, Sean, off and on. How many years do you think you had?
I probably got 5. Off and on, but I was with the PD for 10 years and then fire department for 20 years.
So basically that same 30 years, Sean was working hand in hand, side by side with emergency management on a lot of different weather-related and other type of emergency situations. And now, of course, Tanner's still full-time with the Harrison Fire Department, and the departments all occasionally do on different situations have to work with each other, including emergency management.
That's correct. I've been at the Harrison Fire Department for about 7 years now.
Now, what was your inspiration for creating Storm Track 360?
My inspiration was to offer a service to our friends and family originally when we started this, to still give them somewhere to go when severe weather was occurring in our community, because, obviously Springfield news channels and Little Rock news channels don't really cover our area very well. A lot of people have turned to a lot of the new YouTubers that are online for severe weather coverage, but I think we learned a valuable lesson that a lot of them, if it doesn't affect a highly populated area, for example, I believe it's May 26th, wasn't that the date of the tornadoes that hit here?
26th, 27th.
Right. So, you have to go back and look. They were all ending their live streams around the Benton and Washington County area. So Fayetteville, Bentonville, Springdale, basically once those storms started moving through those areas, even those new YouTubers that do a lot of the live severe weather coverage, they were wrapping their streams up at that moment.
Yes, they were. But we were covering it. We tracked the tornadoes clear from Benton County over to Boone County, even to Yeovil.
Yeah, and we didn't go off the air until after they had went east of Mountain Home.
Yes, and then we had storms behind it that were coming in, and
stayed on a little longer.
Stayed on and helped the emergency people down looking for victims and tornado cleanup, helping them, making sure they don't get hit by anything else that's coming through.
Right. The last thing we want is our first responders in our home area being unaware that severe weather could catch up, on them from the backside while they're out trying to do search and rescue. So our focus is on Boone and surrounding counties, over to the Oklahoma line, over to east of Mountain Home, and then obviously the Branson area, Silver Dollar City, because, a lot of friends and family shop and go visit those areas. So we're excited that our channel has grown so much, and that we have so many people that have confidence in our abilities during severe weather. Although it is kind of sad that as volunteers, we have to do this for our community because, local stations are too far away to really put that attention on us when we have severe weather.
I guess I'm asking because, you do this strictly as volunteers. I mean, you guys don't get paid to do this, and, you don't have any kind of monetary consideration for running Storm Track 360, right?
No, we do not. We are volunteers. However, as the channel started growing and it went beyond friends and family and neighbors, we had a lot of people in the community reaching out. Common sense would say this obviously costs money to run this type of equipment and run this type of service and live stream it to, several platforms. So we ended up getting a lot of people reaching out and saying, hey, how can we help you guys cover the cost of this stuff? So we did open that door, and we have had several wonderful people that have started donating to our Storm Track 360 cause, and all of those donations are strictly used for internet fees, weather data fees, stream fees. We do not pay ourselves anything. We are still just strictly volunteers.
And it's a completely free service to the viewers.
Yes. You can go to stormtrack360.com. We have a lot of radars and information on that page. For example, if you do want to donate, you have links there, but all of the radars, all the tools that we have on our web page is absolutely free. You can follow us on our Twitter page, our Facebook pages, or on our YouTube channel. There's no subscription costs. It's all free. It's a free service. All you have to do is just click on that you want to subscribe to the channel, which is free, or follow the channel, put it in your favorites so that when we go live with severe weather coverage, you can get the notifications.
Yes.
Fantastic. Again, folks, we've been visiting with Brandon, Sean, and Tanner from Storm Track 360 to learn more a bit about the service. And in our next break, we're going to find out how Storm Track 360 can be useful for you. And once again, I want to welcome Brandon, Sean, and Tanner from Storm Track 360 to the studio. Guys, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Now, let me ask you, some people take it for granted that severe weather only happens during certain times of the year. Like tornadoes only happen in the spring or summer months. Is that accurate to say?
No, that is absolutely not accurate. We can have severe weather any time of the year, especially here in our part of the United States, here in northern Arkansas and southern Missouri. I can even recall a few years ago that we had tornado watches out on Christmas Day here in Arkansas. So severe weather can absolutely affect our area any time of the year. Now, the most active time of the year is basically from around March until June. That's the most active time, but we can definitely have storms any time of year.
Definitely, yep.
And so people here can count on Storm Track 360 pretty much year-round then, right?
Yes, absolutely. We make Storm Track 360 a priority. We try to give information heads up, several days in advance when the Storm Prediction Center feels that organized severe weather can affect our area. We've actually, after having a meeting, originally we were only going to go live for life-threatening storms, but we had a lot of people in the community reach out and say, hey guys, you guys might know it's not life-threatening, but it can look and sound scary. My kids are scared, or my wife is scared, or my grandparents are scared. So now anytime there's severe weather, even when they issue the significant weather advisories, we're still going live now just to give people a peace of mind.
Yes, definitely. We'd like to keep an eye on people that's camping, especially this time of year out there on the boats and stuff. So.
Yeah, absolutely, because when you're out camping and in a tent, even a low-grade severe thunderstorm can be scary and cause damage.
Yes.
Now, how do they find your live feed online?
The easiest way is to go on stormtrack360.com on our website, and we have all the links for all of the places that we live stream, which is Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Of course, you can go on any of those social platforms and just type in stormtrack360, and it should come right up.
Yes.
Well, you guys got a big job ahead of you, and sure appreciate all the effort that you put into it. Want to thank you guys for visiting with us here. Thanks to you and Storm Track 360. We're all going to be keeping a better eye on the sky.
All right. Well, we appreciate you having us in the studio today.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
You bet. You bet.
And don't forget that when the weather does turn to the severe nature there, Ozarks Qrock pairs up with Storm Track 360, and you can hear all the live coverage right here on Ozarks Qrock. Thanks again, guys, for coming in. All right. We're about 23 minutes away from that 9 o'clock hour. Let's thank a few sponsors. I'll check that forecast for you again. And music on the way next. We'll hear from Sleep Theory here on the Q.
There comes a time when you just need to go, and that's when Cressy can help. Cressy's Bath Bombs and Beyond provides everything for the perfect relaxation time. Candles and melts, body scrubs, bath salts and bath bombs. And with no chemicals, the all-natural products will put your mind at ease as well. Cressy's even has doggy edibles for your furry friend. Cressy's Bath Bombs and Beyond in the Commerce Mall on the Harrison Square. Cressy's Bath Bombs and Beyond, when it's time to go, It's summertime, and the Uniform Place in Harrison is still North Arkansas's choice in professional fashion, featuring Med Couture Amp jumpsuits, joggers, and scrubs, and in summer colors, footwear including slip-resistant shoes and compression socks. The Uniform Place has it all. The Uniform Place in the Blue Roof Mall on Industrial Park Road in Harrison, and in the Dark Plaza on Highway 5 in Mountain Home. The Uniform Place, professional fashion that's affordable. Oh man, a flat tire. And the spare is trash. Man, I'm going to be late for work.
My Cash Taxi.
What?
MyCashTaxi.com.
What's that?
Cash first, taxi and shuttle. They'll take you anywhere in Harrison for just $10, and they travel up to 150 miles of Harrison.
Perfect. What's that address again?
MyCashTaxi.com. Or you could just call them at 870-955-2103.
Excellent. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Cash first, taxi and shuttle. MyCashTaxi.com or 870-955-2103.
It's a service to us now from New Beginnings School of Cosmetology, celebrating 20 years of maintaining their mission to stay with the freshest styles and current trends. Since 2004, New Beginnings has provided a quality salon experience for their clients while training tomorrow's future stylists. New Beginnings School of Cosmetology, 501 North Main Street in Harrison, 870-741-1114.
Your live and up-to-the-minute severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks.